Hello everyone, welcome to my new programming club. Today we will be solving another daily lead code challenge, and the challenge name is Reorganize the string. So you are given a string S. You have to rearrange the characters of S so that any two adjacent characters are not same. You have to return the arrangement in any order possible. If there are multiple such arrangements possible, you can return any of them. If none of the arrangement is possible, then you have to return empty string. Let's have a look at the constraints. So constraints here are pretty low. Length of s is of order 500, and all the letters in the string are lowercase English letters. So I will be approaching this problem. We will be approaching this problem by a greedy approach. We can have a greedy solution. We will pick characters having top to maximum frequencies. Let's say max one max one char is the first character having maximum frequency, and max two char is the character having second maximum frequency. Character having second maximum frequency. We will pick two characters from the. What we will do is we will have a data structure called heap, which stores the element either in min heap fashion or max heap fashion. Basically, if you are not familiar with heaps, I will be providing a link describing what heaps are and their inbuilt data structures in C++ and Java. If you are not familiar with heap, I will highly recommend you to first explore these articles and then come back to the solution. You can consider this knowledge as a prerequisite of the greedy solution. What we will do is there will be a data structure called heap. Now we will be taking X heap. We will be storing each character in the form of frequency and character value pairs. So this heap data structure will return you the character with the maximum frequency. Top of the this data structure will always be having character with maximum frequency. Character with maximum frequency will be returned. Once you take this out, the character with second maximum frequency will be there. So what you will do is you will append max one char with max two char. Send it to the overall result string. Initially, string will be empty. There will be nothing here. So you will be appending these two combination of these two to the result string. After you have done with it, you will check if, let's call its frequency as f1, let's call its frequency as f2. If f1 minus 1 is greater than 0, then you will again add it to the queue. Say heap max heap, and similarly you will check for f2. Same thing you will be doing. What we are doing is, since what means if these frequencies are not exhausted, when we have taken one out, there are still characters remaining, or let's say this is C1 character, or you can say there are still occurrences remaining of C1. Remaining of C1, and this will happen if there are still occurrences remaining of C2. So then you will add them to the queue again, and the queue will also always return you top two frequency characters. You will repeat this process until the size of the queue is greater than or equal to, for queue here is this heap. Basically in C++ and Java, this heap is implemented with the help of PriorityQueue. It is an inbuilt data structure. Python I am not sure about, but in C++ and Java, these are PriorityQueue implementations. So you will repeat this process till the size of heap is greater than equal to 2. Till there are two characters in the heap. Now once you have exhausted, once there are lesser than two characters remaining or the heap becomes empty, you will check if the heap is empty. Heap is not empty, let's say. Then you will check what is the frequency of the last character remaining. Since there will be no characters except these characters in the heap, and if the frequency of these characters happens to be greater than 1, then you will return a empty string denoting that no possible permutation can be possible, which in which no two strings are consecutive characters in the string are same. Because if there are no other characters left, then you have to add the occurrences of same character again and again. You cannot have occurrences of other characters inserted in between them. So this was the logic that we were opting for. We were inserting the occurrences of other characters in between the repeated occurrences of a character. That's why we were picking these maximum top to frequency characters. And why top to frequency characters only? Because it will help us to optimize our answer, and that's why it is a greedy approach, greedy solution. Basically, in coding part, everything is same that we have discussed. Anyhow, let's have a look. This array we are using to store the frequencies of the characters in the string. And this is the max heap in which frequency character pairs will be stored in decreasing order of their frequencies. Pardon me if some spelling is incorrect. I hope it does not affect your understanding of the approach of the problem. So you will be adding the frequency value pairs to the max heap. Frequency character pairs to max heap, and then you will be building your string. Till there are more than two characters greater than or equal to two frequency character pairs in the heap, you will repeat this process. What you will do is you will take top two frequency characters from the heap and append them, and then append the resultant the string form to resultant string. This is what we are doing, and if there are still occurrences left of these characters, then you will again add them to the heap, and if at last a single character is remaining, or say single frequency character pair is remaining. Then you will check whether the frequency of the last character remaining is 1 or not. So accordingly, you will be returning your answer, and at last you will be returning your resultant string. So this wraps up the problem. And if you are still having any doubts, please feel free to ask them in the comment section. Thank you for watching. Thanks.